Okay, moving on. Here's part of the reason why I say that young girls should not be left alone with their fathers or other men in their families. And if there is no other way other than to leave them with their families, then you need to have an open relationship enough with your daughter to be able to ask her what happened while you were gone. Was she inappropriately touched? Let her know it's a safe space with you that she can come to you and talk to you. Because most sexual assaults happen with men that the girl knows. And it's most likely a part of her immediate family. So although some of you may be saying, oh no, my husband wouldn't touch my girls, my husband would never do this. It's too late to do anything after it happens. And are we putting a blind eye to things that could be because we trust our husbands, but yet and still he's still a male with male urges. And honest men will tell you they don't like their little girls walking around in front of them without any clothes on. If they're honest, they will tell you. Because they are males, and by nature, they are meant to be aroused by the female form. Some have control, some do not. So be very careful, and that's why I say get into a position where you can always be there with your young girls, either as a stay-at-home wife, or you can work at home, or you are always there to make sure that she is safe. And if you can't be, if you have to leave her with daddy, you let her know certain touch is okay, certain touch is not. And you debrief her when you get back into her presence. My name is Casey Pope, and I'm a survivor of childhood molestation. Oh, is that gonna be hard for you? When I was first molested, I was 12 years old. I went through some things with my dad. He would fondle me, he would touch me in ways that I knew was inappropriate. The breaking point for me was he came up behind me and just started touching on me. He pushed me on the floor, and he got on top of me, and he stopped. Take a look at that. 8 out of 10 sexual abusers are someone, the family, or someone in the family, or someone the child knows. So don't ever sit here and say, not my husband, not my boyfriend. He would never do that. Not my brother. Not my father, the child's grandfather. Never, ever say that.
When I first received the call, I was in shock. I just couldn't understand. I mean, how could someone do this? I had a guilt that all of this time it was like this was happening and I didn't know it.
In high school, I was very angry, very depressed. I felt like I just couldn't take it anymore. I took like 50 plus pills, and I felt myself like getting weak and weaker and weaker, and I just laid there on the floor. I absolutely feel like God was telling me it was not my time. I know that I have a purpose here. God saved me. Like, he kept me. My life has been so good. You're going through something and you don't want to feel it. You don't want to go through it anymore. So you just want to end it all. But that's not the answer.
People don't want to talk about it. In the Black community, I definitely think that abuse and suicide and depression is swept under the rug in the church.
We're taught growing up, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. No, I seek counseling every day. I wake up and I thank God. So I just want to live out my purpose and help someone. You have to keep going. They say God will never put anything on you that you can't handle. I'm a survivor. Like, I'm still here. We're going to Houston for All-Star.
Black women, protect your children. That is your most important achievement in this life. Not your career. The life that you brought here that has no control over whether or not he or she is brought here. And protect your little girls and little boys, because I know they're getting attacked too. But unfortunately, I don't know the statistics for them. But I do know the statistics for the little girls. And I do know that most of these are from fathers, from male cousins, uncles. So be very careful about who you leave your daughters with, and debrief them when they get back into your presence.